To lose weight is hard, I know, I really do. But don't worry, I got you. Because after this video, you will be able to lose fat easily and without any effort. So without further ado, let's get started. Even if you don't like to hear or want to use every tip in this video, make sure to stick till the end, because every tip can make a huge difference and can be the reason whether you lose weight or not. And by the way, one of them is a real game changer. But with that said, my name is Tobias and you're watching Daaz Calisthenics. And by the way, if you want to lose weight, just get in shape, or really want to get shredded, make sure to subscribe to this channel, because we will help you to reach your fitness goals. But now let's get started with the tips. So tip number 1 is actually super easy but hard to stick to, and it's just to don't drink your calories. So don't drink any soft drinks anymore, because with these you will get a ton of calories in but don't have the feeling like you have eaten anything, and you actually really didn't eat anything, but you drank it all. So the problem with these soft drinks is you won't get any kind of fullness feeling, but still will get in a lot of calories which can be converted to fat by your body. And this brings me to tip number 2, which also has to do something with drinking. But this time you don't have to drink less, but actually more. But not soft drinks, but water. I would recommend you to drink half a liter or like just a big glass of water before and after you eat your meals. Because then you fill up your stomach with a ton of water and feel like super full and don't want to eat that much. And thus you won't eat that many calories. But now let's go over to tip number 3, which actually has to do something with food. And tip number 3 is to eat more protein. Because a lot of studies have shown that eating protein will make you feel fuller and more satisfied than eating, for example, carbs and fats. Plus, a little bonus tip, eating more protein can lead to more muscle growth, and those you will burn more calories even if you don't do anything. Tip number 4 is similar to tip number 3. But this time you should eat more fiber, because fiber will also fill you up in a pretty decent way. And fibers are also super healthy and will help you to digest your food better. That's it already for tip number 4, but now let's see what I got for you for tip number 5. And this is to just be more active. I know this sounds kind of boring, but be more active throughout the day, so take the stairs instead of the elevator. And the reason why I recommend this is because 10,000 extra steps a day can lead to 500 calories burned more throughout the whole day. So an extra 10,000 steps more per day can actually make the difference between holding your weight or losing half a kilo of fat per week. And with that said, we go over to tip number 6, and this is intermittent fasting. Before you click off the video, hear me out first. Because I don't tell you to do intermittent fasting because of the health benefits there may be, but because of the more satisfaction you will get with your eating. Your body will adapt to the time window where you don't eat anything. So for example, 16 hours. There you won't get hungry at all. But in the time window where you can eat, for example, the 8 hours, you can eat all the food which you would normally eat throughout the whole day. And because you can eat such a big amount of food in such a short period of time, you will feel way more satisfied. Plus, you maybe don't even want to eat as much as you would eat normally throughout the whole day, and thus you will lose weight. Tip number 7 is probably the easiest tip on this list, because you only have to sleep enough. Because if you sleep too less, you will probably crave more calories, but not only more, but also unhealthy ones like sugar, fast food, and so on. So just make sure to sleep enough. Tip number 8 is actually the game changer, which I mentioned at the beginning. And this tip really changed my whole dieting game. And the tip is to eat food which have a low amount of calories but a high amount of volume. For example, cucumbers, or just vegetables in general, or fruits of all kinds. Stop, I know, a lot of you guys don't want to hear this, but hear me out. There are also more unhealthy foods which taste super good but still have lower amount of calories but a high amount of volume. For example, try to swap your chips with popcorn, because popcorn has a lot of volume but in comparison to chips, a really low amount of calories. But you also can, for example, take your normal meals and mix in some vegetables which will fill you up more, but you don't have to eat that much of the food, and those you will eat less calories and lose weight as well. And if you don't know what kind of food has low calories but a lot of volume, then make sure to search it up on the internet. There you will find a ton, and even full recipes for meals which you can cook. So yeah, that's tip number 8, and really can make a huge difference in your diet and thus in your fat loss. Tip number 9 is to eat one plate, then wait for around 20 minutes, and only if you're really hungry, take a second plate. I know this tip kinda sounds silly, but if you take some time off after eating, you will feel the satisfaction and fullness feeling, because it will take the food some time till it reaches your stomach. And this tip also helped me personally to understand the difference between just want to eat more and be really hungry. So if you only eat when you're really hungry, you probably will lose weight by itself. And tip number 10 is the solution to a pretty modern problem these days, and it's just to don't watch TV or be on your mobile phone or on your laptop while you eat. This will first of all help you to really enjoy and be grateful for your meal more, plus you will actually recognize how much food you already ate. And if your brain doesn't really get how much food you actually ate, you won't feel as full as if you would do normally. Do you personally have more such kind of tips? If yes, make sure to comment them down below. And if you want to see more such videos, make sure to subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. With that said, see you in the next one, and peace.